According to the definition, which what process led to the formation of a solid dry adherent paint film? Option D, oxidation, evaporation, or polymerization. Which constituent is considered the actual film forming component of any paint? Option A, binder. How is the corrosion protection afforded by a paint film generally measured? Option B, by its dry film thickness. What is primary difference in the drying mechanism between alkali resin and epoxy PU resin? Option C, alkali resin dry via volatilization and oxidation, while epoxy PU dry via chemical reaction. Pigment used most have a refractive index higher than which value to ensure good opacity? Option C, 1.5. What happened to the opacifying ability of a pigment as its particle size decreases? Option A, it increases. Which pigment is extensively used due to its excellent covering power and ability to reflect infrared light? Option A, titanium dioxide. What is the typical refractive index of extender or filler? Option A, less than 1.5. Why are extender added to paint despite their poor optical properties? Option A, to increase volume, reduce cost, and improve the film's strength. What shape of extender particle helps in minimizing the salting of paint in the container? Option C, needled or fleckle shape. Why? Which of the following is not a purpose of the VOC thinner in paint? Option A, to become a permanent part of the dry paint film. What is the most commonly used thinner in traditional painting? Option A, turpentine oil. What effect does excessive thickener have on the paint finish? Option D, it dulls the color and the glossy. Dryers in paint are typically metallic salt. Of which element? Option B, lead, manganese, and cobalt. What is the recommended method for adding dryer to paint? Option D, added in a small quantity just before use. How do corrosion inhibitor protect the metal substrate? Option A, by forming a passivate metal oxide layer. What is the typical concentration range for additive in a paint system? Option A, which additive is used to increase the paint's flexibility and minimize film cracking? Option D, plasticizer. What is the function of anti-skinning agent in a paint can? Option D, to prevent the formation of a dry layer on the surface of the liquid paint. Which components helps prevent the growth of fungi and bacteria in the storage paint? Option C, biocides and fungicides. What is defined as the degree of attachment between the paint film and the substance? Option C, adhesion. Which of these is a commonly used filler extender in paint? Option B, calcium carbonate. What is the role of deformers in paint coating? Option A, to prevent the formation of entrapped air bubble. In terms of hiding power, what properties allows a pigment to prevent light from reaching the substrate? Option C, opacity. Consistency in paint refers to its ability to, option C, resist permanent change of shape. Which component is responsible for protecting the paint film by reflecting destructive UV light? Option C, pigment. What are sufficient used for in a paint system? Option D, to attain compatibility of different material in the mixture. Which of these is not considered a binder resin? Option D. Turpentine. Why might a paint film have problems with adhesion if the dyeing process is artificially accelerated too much? Option C. Internal stress prevent poor attachment to the metal surface. Which of the following describe emulsifier in paint? Option D. Wetting agent that increase colloidal stability. Thank you.